Reed, what up, bro? It's your boy Roy Jones. I'll let you. Shout out to the Lost Boys. Y'all stay intact, all right? Peace right here in the building.
REED-BBS, BBS. I'll be there shortly, so please wait for me. Those were the immediate comments, a direct message from Junto Nakatani, the now unified Bantamweight champion of the world. Those were his direct comments to Naoya Inoue, right after unseating former IBF champion Ryosuke Nishida of his laurels. Inoue himself was seated ringside for this all-Japan unification battle of southpaws. But more on him, that, and Inoue versus Nakatani proper in a second. Despite his overwhelming level of success, Junto Nakatani spoke openly about his desire to unify, to have the thrill of taking a fellow champion's belt from him. At flyweight, Nakatani was just the WBO champion. At Superfly, Nakatani was just the WBO champion. And when he walked into the ring to face Ryosuke Nishida in Ariake Arena in Japan, Junto Nakatani was just the WBC Bantamweight champion. Now he's added an IBF Bantamweight title to the Nakatani trophy case, and the WBA is lurking. The fight itself was a lot more fan-friendly than many of us had expected. A lot. Nishida had said prior to the fight he thought his best chance of winning was a tactical approach. Nakatani must have got wind of Nishida saying that, because at the ding of round one, Nakatani came out and made a fight of it. Wasn't nothing tactical, they was fighting. And Nishida obliged. Early on, he didn't flinch. In fact, after the first round, it was Nishida who was pressuring, who was pursuing, who had Nakatani on his back foot. A lot of good punching exchanges ensued. But what had happened was Nakatani had secretly lured Nishida into a gunfight. And based on sheer numbers alone, Nishida was never going to beat Nakatani in a gunfight. 10-0, 2 KOs versus 30-0, 23 KOs. You do the math. Fight got less competitive by the third or fourth, and all throughout, Nakatani was hammering Nishida. He was hitting him with lefts over the top. He'd crouch down with the high guard, get close to him. He was coming over the top with wicked left hands and right uppercuts. It was getting uglier and uglier for Nishida, and his right eye was swelling real bad. Some might say Nakatani was lowering the boom on Nishida. I'll say he was lowering the big bang on Nishida. And after the fifth round, the right eye was all the way swollen. Motherfucker couldn't see out of it. They had to do what they had to do, man. They stopped the fight. Also seated ringside at Ariake Arena, watching this unfold, was WBA champion Antonio Vargas and WBO champion Yoshiki Takai. And they could not have liked their chances of doing much better than Nishida was doing. TKO 6, Junto Nakatani, who still has yet to fight past the 6th round since he moved up to Bantamweight. He's now 5-0, 5 KOs in the division. And it's reminding me of Bud Crawford when he moved up to welterweight. Bud literally knocked out every single welterweight opponent. I think he fought like 8 times at welterweight, knocked all them motherfuckers out. And that's what Junto Nakatani is on, it seems, at Bantamweight. Personally, I would like to see Nakatani hang around at 118, get those other 2 belts, wait long enough for Bam Rodriguez to move up from Superfly to Bantamweight, and they could have that super fight. But most, if not all, roads are pointing to Naoya Inoue. It's a fight that has to be made Japan. I get it from a business perspective. What we do know is Inoue has at least 2 more fights projected prior to Nakatani. He's gonna fight MJ Akhmadaliev next. Then he's gonna move up to featherweight and fight Nick Ball. Or so we think. It's not like Nakatani is gonna sit on the shelf waiting. He's gonna fight at least 2 more times himself. I'm minding my own business, narrating the Nakatani Nishida live stream, when out of nowhere, the ESPN Plus telecast team starts mentioning Rafael Espinosa against Nakatani. WBO featherweight champion Rafael Espinosa, as in 126-pound Rafael Espinosa, during the 118-pound Unification title fight. At 5'7.5", 5'8", Junto was obviously tall for a bantamweight. But goddamn, Espinosa is 6'1", bruh. 6'1" featherweight. Damn. Skillfully and pound for pound, Junto waxes him. But your first fight in a new weight class, 2 weights above where you're currently at? Whoa, 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 whoa. It's not like ESPN Plus pulls shit like this out of their ass. I did my research, and Junto's trainer, Rudy Hernandez, was talking this up majorly prior to the Nishida fight. Their plan is for Inoue to carry on with the MJ, the Nick Balls, and then they'll meet each other in 2026 at 126 in a featherweight unification. The beauty in all this is that we know ultimately Nakatani and Naoya Inoue will share a ring with each other. This ain't some Twitter beef and shit where they talk about it and then when contracts are presented, they find somebody else to fight. This ain't Teofimo and Devin Haney. This ain't no Rye Guy bullshit. This ain't no Tank Davis cherry picking ass bullshit. This is why I love Japanese boxing. This is exactly why, and I want to thank y'all, just Japanese boxing proper, from the bottom of my fucking heart. Naoya and Nakatani, they could easily dance around each other. They could make money for the next 5-10 years fighting bums if they wanted to. And people like me would show up and watch it. I'd still live stream it, but they want smoke with each other. I love that shit. And we the people, we the fans, we're the beneficiaries. That's what's up. REED-BBS. BBS, Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies, Television, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.